And it is with great pride and admiration that I present James Foxall, President of Tigerpaw Software.
Thanks, Dad. Thank you. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I am astounded to look around and see all these Tigerpaw users. You know, as my father mentioned, I got started along with my sister, 84, 85 time frame. I was the automated backup solution. I'd go in and I'd flop 5 1/4 inch diskettes after school. You know, that's what I did to get started. And so to think as we've grown and that we've actually helped so many businesses, and to see you guys here, we wouldn't be in business if it wasn't for you. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. As my father mentioned, we've got a great team. You know, I'm a very fortunate individual because I get to stand up here and I get to be the evangelist. You know, I get to show V11. How many people want to see V11? Yeah, that's high on the list, right? I'm going to show you V11 this morning, and I'm excited to do so for a lot of reasons. But I get to be the guy that gets up here and I get to show you all the fancy new stuff that we've built, but it's really been an entire team, an entire company behind it that's done it. We have my parents, we've got my sister, we've got, out of roughly 44 employees, we have 4 or 5 married couples, and we have another couple that's almost married, which is just kind of bizarre, and they cross departments, and it's a very interesting dynamic. We got a lot of people that have been with us for many years, 10, 15 plus years. And I think that culture and that care really shows. And so what I get to do today is really realize is a huge effort. This conference, huge effort. And some people have put their heart and soul into making this the best event they can for you. And I don't at all want to try to take credit for that because it's a team effort. But the real interesting thing for me is all these people have built this stuff for you guys. You know, this isn't a conference about Tigerpaw. It's neat to be here and have everybody hear about Tigerpaw, but this conference is really about you guys. It's about what can we do to add value to your lives, to help you build your business. And as our tagline, learn, share, succeed states, I mean, that's exactly what we believe. Learning is a state of sharing. If you're learning something, it's only because somebody is sharing it with you. That's how it works, right? And I'm a big believer in karma and that you get what you give. You share with others, you're going to get more in return from somebody different, from the same person, but you're going to learn. And I think it's through this collaborative effort that we succeed. I'm already hearing stories about people that were on the buses yesterday saying, oh, it was great, I had this business problem and I've been stumped, and I just said, hey, does anybody else have any experience with this or face this? And somebody did, and they had info for me. That's what this show is about. You know, if you come and you don't sit, you sit in your own table and with your own friends that you know, and that's wonderful, and you should do that. But I encourage you to branch out and talk to other people. Chances are somebody in this room has faced the problems that you're facing today. And they've got something to offer you, something of value to help you. So we're here today. We've got product to show, certainly. We've got training classes. We've got motivational classes. We've got a whole series of activities and knowledge to share with you. And we want to learn back. Realize that we're here learning as well. We're listening. When you say, we need this, this is what the industry's doing, this is what we see the market doing, we're paying attention. So it's a very symbiotic relationship. So we're here to serve you. If there's anything that we can do for you, you let us know. If you've got questions, you find somebody in a Tigerpaw shirt, and we're going to do our very best to help you. We are absolutely here for you. We believe in the power of collaboration, and just we're honored to be able to bring everybody here together for that learning experience. Something I want to get kind of off the table. There are a lot of things that we have control over, and we're going to talk about a lot of things we have control over. There's some things we don't have control over. All right? We're not here to talk about politics or religion. That has a place. The place isn't here. We're here to talk about your business and how we can make it better. And one of the big black marks that we've seen hanging over us for quite a while is the economy. I'm hearing mixed stories. My personal experience tells me we are seeing things get better. But we're seeing them get better in kind of a bizarre way. There's been big ups and big downs. And one customer I talked to said, well, I think the highs are getting higher and the lows are getting lower, and I'm not really sure what that means. And I don't think any of us really knows what that means. But we're seeing people start to explore building their business, investing in technology. We're seeing people start to spend money. It's not happening overnight. It's not going to happen overnight. But we're encouraged by what we're seeing in the stories that we're hearing. And some of the things I'll talk about when I get to managed services, for example, or the convergence of voice and data, there are opportunities out there if you go out there and you find them and you work them. So there's money to be made, absolutely money to be made. Now, I recognize for some of you it may have even been a stretch to get here, to buy your tickets and to get here. Things have been tough. They've been very, very difficult. And I'm 41 now. I'm not super old, but been in business for a long time, and I sure don't remember anything like this. Not at all. But what I'm trying to keep a hold of, and what I'd encourage all of you to keep a hold of, is we've all got new mindsets. What this economy has done is it's forced us to operate differently. It's forced us to think differently. You know, I know at Tigerpaw, we've been lean. This event, I could have used 5 more people just to work on this event. But when you don't have money to throw at a problem, it changes how you approach that problem. You know, 10, 15 years ago, perhaps before the internet boom, it was easy to just hire people. I'll hire another technician. No problem. I can handle that flow. You know, I can take on more customers. I can buy more equipment. I can buy, I can spend. I can buy, I can spend. And the economy has not allowed us to do that. And you've had to figure out, how do you do more with less? That's where I think a tool like Tigerpaw can really help your business, because it can allow you to do more with less. And so the lessons that you've learned from running lean these last couple of years, I think as times get better and as the money starts to flow, I encourage you guys really to think about these lessons and how you operated in this time frame and take some of that mindset going forward. Because as things tend to pick up, and they will, whether it's a year or 5 years or 10 years, they're going to pick up and they're going to get better. I think we all have to keep from getting into the old habits of saying, let's just throw money at it to solve that problem. And I think the fact that you guys are here today shows that you're doing things right. You've made some intelligent decisions, probably some difficult decisions, but you're here, and that's exciting. And we got a lot of things to talk about going forward. So that's all I really want to talk about on the economy. So I've kind of said what we're not going to get into too heavy, but I want to talk about what we're going to get into. Tigerpaw and this event is far more than software. All right? Software is obviously at the core of our being. It's our soul. But software is the tool that we use to help you build your businesses. It's not the be-all, end-all. It's not the everything. It's not the full solution. It's a piece of the solution. And of course, we're going to continue to focus on software and how we can make better software, right? How we can take your needs and turn them into something that you can run and that you can build your business with. But we're also doing new things with educational opportunities, educational webinars. I've got a new community to unveil to talk about today. We are doing new training programs, a lot of neat stuff that we haven't been able to talk about yet. That I get to, some of them I get to open up and share with you today, and some that you'll be seeing over the next couple months. But realize our focus is helping you build your business, whatever that means to you. And notice I didn't say grow. For many of you, it's growth. You want to grow. Some of you may want to sell out. You may have started your business and you're building up your recurring revenue model, and you want an exit plan, right? You want to play golf or ride your motorcycle. Some of you may just want to pay for your kids' college, right? And others may just want a lifestyle business. You may just want to be able to make a comfortable living, put in maybe only 50 hours a week, right? Enjoy your weekends and live the life that matters to you. And we have realized that's our job, is to help with that. Software is going to be the primary focal point for that, but you're going to see a lot of new efforts come out of this, which is why we've brought some wonderful speakers. James Kernan, I think I see, yeah, he's over there. Larry Kesslin, some really interesting, dynamic people that have more to share with you than just software. To talk about how to hire people in your business, to talk about leadership. There's a lot of neat, interesting concepts, and I encourage you to explore all the things that we have to offer and to share with you, and to watch us in the future, because it's going to be more than software. And we're going to give you a lot of great opportunities, like our educational webinars, which don't cost you anything, but a little bit of time. And realize those are not efforts to sell you something. Those are efforts to say, we want to educate you. Because we believe you build your business, we come along for the ride. That's how it works. So this event, and Tigerpaw in particular, are absolutely more than software. And on that note, we did a lot of soul searching this last year, and messaging and branding and who we are and identity and all these wonderful things. It's been very exciting. We put together a lot of cross-departmental teams to get people from QA and support involved in the marketing side to define who we are, who we serve. And one of the things that we realize is a lot of software companies out there, they want you to look at your business in terms of software silos. Right? Do you do CRM? Are you PSA? You know, is your quoting automated? Are you using an RMM tool? On and on and on and on. And it's all based on the software. It's very software-centric. And what we found out is that successful businesses, they don't look at their business in terms of software silos.